All right, heat number one. We'll have Ryan Nesbitt and Chad Biesinger on the front row, Derek Nearhood and Doug Tyre Norton on the second row, Wayne Bridges and Andrew Thornton on the third row, although I do not think Andrew Thornton is gridding here tonight. Everybody in their cars. Andrew Thornton does not take to the grid. It does not look like he will be in this event at all. Ryan Nesbitt on the front row with Chad Biesinger. Ryan Nesbitt leading in the points coming into the night. Pace car will drop off next time by 3/4 of a mile track. With the dirt on it, it is only 14 degrees of banking in the turns, 2 degrees of banking in the straights. There is one of the few tracks that the banking is there's actually more banking when it's asphalt configuration than when it is in its dirt configuration. Pace truck about to drop off out of turn 4. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air. They are underway from USA International Raceway in Lakeland. Derek Nearhood all over the back bumper of Nesbitt. They touched. And look at this. Nearhood is really struggling all of a sudden after having to check up to not wreck Ryan Nesbitt. That car got way out of shape. Nesbitt, though, gets a clean start. He is away. And look at this. Derek Nearhood is charging back underneath Chad Biesinger. Biesinger way up by the wall through 3 and 4. He's making a comeback down the front straightaway. Doug Norton down on the bottom as well. Biesinger up top is going to lose another position. Move Biesinger back to 4th. Now he's looking to the inside of Doug Norton. Into turn 3, side by side. Ryan Nesbitt still has the lead. Derek Nearhood in 2nd, but look at this. We are having a bunch of battles for 3rd, 4th, and 5th back here as now Wayne Bridges is back in the mix. Oh! Wayne gets in way deep, almost gets Doug Norton as Doug gets down to the grass to help rotate that car through the corner entry. Back down into turns 3 and 4. Ryan Nesbitt now has a 0.6 of a second lead. Derek Nearhood trying to make up some time. Chad Biesinger has finally cleared in 3rd. He has got a little bit of room to play with. Back and forth, Doug Norton. Wayne Bridges in 5th. And Ryan Nesbitt now a 1.3 second lead already here tonight. Derek Nearhood in 2nd, trying some different lines here, trying to see if he can make something happen. Biesinger actually closing up on the back bumper of Nearhood. We could see a battle for 2nd. Doug Norton and Wayne Bridges continue to go at it. Norton to the bottom, Wayne up top. Andrew Thornton is actually, I think, going to be rolling out on track. Yes, he is. Several laps down. Looks like he has got the connection difficulty figured out. So he will be in the feature. Meanwhile, 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go now for Ryan Nesbitt. who has a 1.7 second lead. Derek Nearhood in second. Biesinger in third, up to the high side, trying to carry some momentum down the back straightaway. Looks like Biesinger gains a little bit every lap or two, but then loses it. Can't get a consistent enough momentum to get up there and do anything yet. White flag is in the air. Nesbitt's lead is pretty much insurmountable at this point, but the battle for second is far from over. Down the back straightaway, into turn 3. And out of turn number 4, Ryan Nesbitt wins. Nearhood comes home second. Chad Biesinger is third. Doug Norton fourth. Wayne Bridges fifth. Andrew Thornton sixth. Several laps down. Heat number 2, we'll see Josh Roberts and Corey Goodall on the front row. Brett Carroll and David Baldessere on the second row. John Bennett on the third row by himself. Worth noting again, David Baldessere, no practice on a fresh track. John Bennett a little late getting rolling there, but now everybody is moving. And hey, let's see if we can get a closer view. I noticed this in practice. Look at Corey Goodall's wheels. Should be able to see him after he comes out of turn 2. Here they come. Look at that. Those wheels are wild. Don't stare at them too long. You might end up hypnotized. Oh, wait, if you are already hypnotized, watch more broadcasts. Watch more broadcasts. Sorry, I couldn't resist. All right, pace truck will drop off out of turn 4. Brett Carroll in the Army car, David Baldessere outside in the 3 car, and John Bennett at the back of the field. Josh Roberts is one of the 4 drivers within striking distance of the points battle here tonight. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air there, down and away. Heat number 2, Josh Roberts gets a massive jump into turn 1. Corey Goodall back, they're all still packed up back behind him. Brett Carroll's starting to build some momentum on the bottom though. Baldessere a little wiggle out of turn 2. Back down into 3 and 4. Josh Roberts has over a half second lead right now. It looked like Corey might gain a little bit on him there, but he didn't. I think we might be seeing Roberts' lead start to extend already. But Corey gets a massive run off turn 2. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Corey Goodall is there. Out of turn 4, this is where he gets the run off the turn. Doesn't get the same run he got out of turn 2 though. Corey Goodall staying right in his tire tracks. There you see him close back up. Meanwhile, Baldessere up to 3rd, Carroll in 4th, and Bennett in 5th. Those 3 still battling. And look at this. Corey Goodall is going for the lead down the front stretch. Had the momentum off turn 4, had a little momentum off turn 4, but it looks like Josh made it happen up on the high side. Corey looks back to the inside though, and he's got a much bigger run this time. Down the back stretch, drag race to turn 3. Into turn 3, Corey on the bottom. Josh is going to try and cross over, but Corey's holding the low line, forces Josh up to the high side. Josh loses some momentum, moving up. Oh, Corey got a little bit of the grass and drifts up. Here comes Josh Roberts to the inside. Josh has the run out of turn 2, down the back straightaway again. Meanwhile, back behind, Brett Carroll is now up to 3rd. David Baldessare in 4th. Oh, Baldessare's in the wall. And the battle for the lead is back on as Corey Goodall is now back down to the inside. Nick Frank is saying, looking for somebody to dump Nesbitt in the feature. That was actually discussed in pre-race, so don't be surprised if Nesbitt gets bumped. As, look at Corey holding that bottom line out of turn 4, forces Josh up to the high side. 2 laps to go, and the battle for the lead is not over, nor is the battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Although Brett Carroll is starting to gain a little bit on the leaders. I will try and get a look during the warm-up at his car, Joseph. I'm a little concerned, but white flag is in the air. Corey Goodall has the lead just barely. Does Roberts have anything for him? Roberts pushes up to the outside, out of turn 2. Down into turn 3. Josh sends it in. Corey is a little bit high. Can Josh get the nose in? He has the nose in, but it won't be enough. Corey Goodall wins heat number 2. Josh Roberts is 2nd. Brett Carroll 3rd. John Bennett 4th. David Baldessare in 5th. All right, so we have to try and get a look at Andrew Thornton's car up close. I'm a little concerned because the last 3 words are on my thing, but let's... Andrew, it's Doug. You got me?
I got you loud and clear, Doug.
Hey, I cannot get a good angle to read what your car says. I get the bottom that says on my thing, but what's the first word there?
Redheads are my thing, Doug.
Oh, yeah, stay away from my house, dude. Good luck, buddy. It looks like your connection issues are fixed.
I hope so. Thanks, Doug.
That's funny. All right, it is time for the feature. Up front will be Ryan Nesbitt and Corey Goodall, followed by Derek Nearhood and Josh Roberts on the 2nd row. Chad Biesinger, Brett Carroll on the 3rd row. Doug Tyre Norton and John Bennett on the 4th row. Wayne Bridges and David Baldessare on the 5th row. Andrew Thornton all by his lonesome, looking in the stands apparently for a redhead. And again, Andrew, stay away from my house, buddy. It is all good, Joseph. That is rather comical, but yeah, stay away from my kids. Well, she's 19, but... Saw a little bit of a blink out of John Bennett. Looks like that has cleared up. Obviously, Andrew Thornton's connection issues have cleared up as well. Ryan Nesbitt, David Baldessare Corey Goodall and Josh Roberts, all within striking distance of winning the championship here tonight. Nesbitt's lead just 7 points coming into tonight. Can he hold on to it? Out of turn 4, the pace truck will drop off. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air there, down and away from USA, and 3 wide. Josh Roberts, power move up to the high side. Looks like Corey Goodall got together with him just briefly. They gave Ryan Nesbitt a clear track, but here comes Derek Nearhood down to the inside. It is 3 wide throughout the pack as everybody trying to get something here in the final race of the season. Down the front straightaway, Nesbitt still has the lead. Nearhood in second. Josh Roberts still up top. And here comes Biesinger down on the bottom. Pushing up a little bit in the turn. Almost gets into Roberts. Roberts managing to hold up there. Nesbitt already starting to pull away just a little bit over Nearhood. Everybody sorts out. Biesinger gets clear and moves up. Now Josh Roberts looking back down to the bottom. And look who is right behind him looking for an opening. Doug Norton on the move. Oh, Doug has a problem out of turn 2. Here comes John Bennett. Andrew Thornton started in 11th, is already up to 7th. Ryan Nesbitt ran the fastest lap of the race last time by. But this time by, Derek Nearhood does it and closes the gap back up on Ryan. Josh Roberts back in 3rd. Biesinger in 4th. David Baldessare, who got very little practice on a fresh track, is back in 10th. And Corey Goodall way back there. Last time by, Nearhood set another record lap here tonight. Could Derek be the one to upset Ryan Nesbitt here tonight? Oh, Derek Nearhood way loose off of turn 4. Josh Roberts starts to close in. And Ryan Nesbitt opens up a big gap there. 1 second lead coming off turn 2. Josh Roberts back in 3rd. Now Doug Norton getting into the mix. He is looking to the inside on Chad Biesinger. And Andrew Thornton is now up to 6th and making his way forward. How far up can Andrew Thornton get? He's got 4 cars right directly in front of him. Can he get past all 4 of them and run down Ryan Nesbitt in time? Andrew Thornton moving to the high side on Doug Norton. Nothing there yet. Ryan Nesbitt continues to hold a 1 second lead. And here comes Thornton to the high side on Norton again. Oh, Doug Norton drifts up mid-quarter. Andrew Thornton gets into the back bumper. Both drivers continue but lose a little momentum there. Derek Nearhood still laying down faster and faster laps. Last time by was the fastest lap of the race again, but then Immediately following that, Ryan Nesbitt beats his lap time. Nearhead way loose on entry to 1 and 2, and here comes Josh Roberts. Andrew Thornton has got to run down to the bottom on Doug Norton this time. And can he clear him off turn 4? This is probably the biggest battle on track right now. Andrew sends it in deep, but gets a little loose, loses momentum mid-turn. Picks up the momentum off turn 2, and now takes 5th place. Ryan Nesbitt now has a 1 1/4 second lead over Derek Nearhood in 2nd. Josh Roberts in 3rd, Biesinger in 4th, Andrew Thornton in 5th. Doug Norton is fighting back for that top 5 spot. Doug Norton looking to the inside here. A little loose off of turn 4. Andrew Thornton gets the run. Trying to run down Biesinger. Meanwhile, Derek Nearhood now has Josh Roberts all over the back bumper. Up to the high side. Josh Roberts trying to make something happen up top. No, he's going to cross over. He finds a line down on the bottom. Nearhood gets loose out of 2. Josh Roberts is going to 2nd. And they are still battling. Derek holding on. Oh, inches apart as they go off into turn 3. Nearhood up high. Loses a lot of momentum through 3 and 4. And here comes Chad Biesinger now up to 3rd. As they battle, Andrew Thornton also closing in. Andrew Thornton now down to the bottom. He's going to try and take 4th place from Derek. Meanwhile, Josh Roberts now 2 1/4 seconds behind leader Ryan Nesbitt. With 15 laps to go, can he close it down? Or will, as Nick Frank wants, will somebody just stop in the track and wreck Ryan Nesbitt? Corey Goodall still in the fight, but he has some heavy damage to the left front and back in 11th place. Corey was running that really low line quite often. I'm wondering if he got the inside wall at some point. Josh Roberts so far not making up any ground on the leader. And now there's a 3-car battle for 4th place. Derek Nearhood, Andrew Thornton, Doug Norton. Oh! Andrew Thornton is around. Caution is out. And it looks like, oh, Andrew was way out of shape there. Andrew was way out of shape, and Doug Norton had nowhere to go. So Ryan Nesbitt had just had a 2 3/10 second lead completely eliminated here. Andrew Thornton, who had been making his way up, was battling for 4th place, now back to 7th. Ryan Nesbitt has the lead. Josh Roberts currently running in 2nd. Chad Biesinger in 3rd. Derek Nearhood in 4th. Doug Norton is in 5th. John Bennett currently 6th. Andrew Thornton 7th. David Baldessare 8th. Wayne Bridges in 9th. Brett Carroll in 10th. Corey Goodall is on pit road getting that car repaired. Could see the 333 back in action, back fighting for the win before long. And they stack back up for the restart. I will be sure to mention that to him, Nick, after the race. We'll be sure to talk about that in his post-race interview, Nick. Don't worry, buddy. We'll save the surprise for the fans watching at home. All right, pace truck drops in. Green flag back in the air. They are down and away. Roberts gets a huge jump up on the high side. Derek Nearhood way down, or Ryan Nesbitt, excuse me, way down low. Derek Nearhood way up high. And here comes Biesinger. Josh Roberts to the lead. This has been an ongoing battle throughout the race, but once Ryan Nesbitt gets some clean track, he has been taking off. But look at Josh Roberts. He's got clean track. Nobody battling him. He is starting to pull away just a little bit. Nesbitt sends it way deep into turns 1 and 2. Nearhood sends it into the wall. And Derek Nearhood loses several positions. Andrew Thornton, since the restart, has drifted back to 9th. Corey Goodall has picked up 10th, now going for 9th. Corey Goodall is going for 8th now, looking to the inside of Brett Carroll. Corey is on a mission here. Oh, they're 3 wide in the middle of 1 and 2. There's a Ryan Nesbitt is around. Let's see what happened to Ryan as he gets off into 1 and 2. Looks like he just gets the back tires into the slick a little too much. Car goes around and caution comes out. So Josh Rogers currently has the lead. And leave it to Chris Standish to come bring facts into this. Nick Frank saying the pressure got to Nesbitt. He just couldn't handle it. It does move Ryan all the way back to 11th. Josh Roberts was 14 points out of the lead in 4th place coming into tonight. Corey Goodall was 3rd in points. David Baldessare 2nd in points. As of right now, just doing some quick math, I do believe, as of right now, David Baldessare would take the title. No, Chris, never too late, buddy. Looks like they'll have 10 to go when the green flag drops. It'll be Josh Roberts up front. Doug Norton now up into 2nd. Biesinger in 3rd. Baldessare in 4th. Derek Nearhood has 5th. John Bennett 6th. Brett Carroll is 7th. Corey Goodall is 8th. Andrew Thornton 9th, Wayne Bridges 10th, and Ryan Nesbitt back in 11th. How much further can Ryan Nesbitt and Corey Goodall, how much more can they make up before this is done? Pace truck is in. Green flag is back in the air. Josh Roberts is down and away. Doug Norton holding on to second. Biesinger in third, and Derek Nearhood sends it deep into 1 and 2 again. Gets too high, loses several positions. John Bennett almost gets into him there. Ryan Nesbitt already up to 10th and looking to the inside on Wayne Bridges. Josh Roberts still has Doug Norton within half a second. Norton sends it deep into 1 and 2. Roberts and Norton actually starting to pull away from Biesinger in third. David Baldessar currently in fourth, looking for third place. The big battle is going on mid-pack as Andrew Thornton and Brett Carroll go at it at the back. Ryan Nesbitt now up to ninth, trying to run down Wayne Bridges in eighth and Corey Goodall in seventh. And as long as Nesbitt keeps coming forward, that's going to make it harder on Josh Roberts, especially with Baldessar back there in fourth. Just getting word that David Baldessar is actually pronounced David Badasser. So we'll go with that. Josh Roberts' lead now 9/10 of a second over Doug Norton. Biesinger back in third, another 9/10 of a second back. David back in fourth, 1.1 second behind him. Derek Nearhood in fifth, 7/10 of a second back. John Bennett right on his back bumper in sixth. Wayne Bridges in seventh. Nesbitt now up to eighth. Nesbitt is cutting way low. Wayne Bridges gets a little loose off turn two. Corey Goodall and Andrew Thornton still battling it out. Brett Carroll at the back of the field. And it'll be 3 to go for Josh Roberts. Nick, I have to agree with Chris Standridge. Get out there and run a limited late model. Doug Norton back in second. Biesinger in third. Baldessar in fourth. Nearhood in fifth. It's going to be a very close points battle as they caution. Ryan Nesbitt has crashed with Corey Goodall. Down through one. Oh, Corey gets the back bumper and sends Nesbitt around. It will come down to Josh Roberts and David Baldessar who is going to win the title here tonight. Josh Roberts has been hard to beat on track all night long. Once he has got the lead, nobody has been able to touch him. With Ryan Nesbitt now at the back of the field, I don't know that anybody can hang with him here. Hey, good evening, Cortland. How you doing, buddy? Josh Roberts in second place right now. He comes into tonight 4 points behind David Baldessere. Baldessere currently running in fourth. Points leader Ryan Nesbitt back in 10th right now. And Corey Goodall, who came in tonight third in points, is back in 11th. It's going to be a very, very close points battle here. Chris, since you're sitting there watching, see if you can figure out what Baldessere needs to do to win the championship versus Josh, because it is extremely close. I'm trying to do the math in my head, but I think as they run now, Josh Roberts would take the title, but if Baldessere picks up one spot or Josh loses one spot, then Baldessere would take the title. And green flag back in the air. 2 to go. Corey Goodall ducks down to pit road. He is out of contention. Josh Roberts in the lead. Doug Norton in second. Biesinger in third. Baldessere looking low. Remember, Baldessere just needs to pick up one more position. If we're right, he would take the title. But as they run right now, Josh Roberts might pull off the championship here tonight. White flag is in the air for Josh Roberts. Baldessere's still... Oh, Baldessere's going to go around. The title's going to go to Roberts. Josh Roberts is going to come down and win the race and the championship. Doug Norton right on his bumper in second. He's not going to have enough off of turn 4. Josh Roberts, in a last lap dramatic change, pulls the win and the title. Doug Norton finishes second. Chad Biesinger third. Derek Nearwood comes in fourth. Wayne Bridges is fifth. Andrew Thornton sixth. Brett Carroll seventh. Ryan Nesbitt eighth. John Bennett ninth. David Baldessere finishes 10th. All right, let's talk to a few of the drivers as there's a little activity post-race, as you would expect. Let's start with our third place finish, Chad Biesinger. Hey, Chad, it's Doug. You got me?
Oh, yeah, I got you. How you doing?
I'm good. Man, that was a wild, wild finish, and you had your hands full that last few laps.
I did, but man, I've learned so much and had so much fun running the dirt with these guys. It's been awesome.
Well, you definitely have improved all season. All the races we have seen, you've been getting better and better. And being up there, considering who you were battling with that last lap, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was fun. Man, it felt like it was a 500 lap or something. That was quite a race.
Well, congratulations, man. Finish the season with a podium finish has got to be awesome.
Yep, I'm happy with that for sure.
All right, man. We'll see you at Weedsport.
All right, Doug, thanks.
Let's see if we can get a hold of the tire man. Hey, Doug. This is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Hey, how you doing, Doug?
Hey, man, good. What a finish. I thought there for a couple of times you might be the only driver that could hang with Josh, but wasn't to be tonight.
I could get close to him on 3 and 4, but then he'd get he's gained space on me. I come in on 1 and 2, so I was like, well, crap. When I gained up, I lost. So, yeah, he's smooth. He's fun to drive against. He's nice and clean and he's fast. So, all these guys are. It's fun.
Well, man, that was one heck of a run. A great way to end the season with a second place finish. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Josh, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir, I do.
Hey, man, congratulations first on the win. That was, once you got clear and once Ryan had some difficulty, it looked like a couple guys might catch you in a couple places on track, but nobody could really do anything with you.
Yeah, I was struggling in practice. I'm not too good at USA, but yeah, I hate to see Ryan. I looked up in my rear view and saw that he spun out. It's like, man, that's tough. But Doug, I tell you what, Doug was pushing.
Yeah, he said there was a couple places he would gain on you, especially through 3 and 4, but then you were just off like a shot and he couldn't touch you after that.
Yeah, once I got on the straightaways, I felt like I was pulling away pretty good. But the turns, it's so slick on that track, and it's all throttle play at that point. So yeah, Doug was making me look in my rear view pretty much the whole race.
Well, I have to tell you, after the incidents, Corey Goodall, David Baldesser's last lap incident, and Ryan Nesbitt's issue earlier in the race, you will end up being the champion, I do believe.
Wow, that is yeah. Going in, I saw the points, and I think we were all separated by like 14 points. So that was pretty nice. I mean, I haven't been on iRacing too long, so being able to join this league and race with these guys, I mean, at the end of the day, it's about fun and just racing hard and clean. And I thought me and Ryan was gonna spar out again because throughout the year in the street stocks, we race, and I mean it's side by side pretty much all 30 laps. So I was expecting that, and on this track being outside, I was like, I don't know. But yeah, it's always fun running with these guys though.
Well, man, a heck of a win tonight, and you take home the title. It is definitely something to celebrate, especially against this caliber of driver. Congratulations, man. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Chris, I'll be sure to pass that message along. Actually, you know what? No, he is muted for the moment, but I'll be sure that Doug Norton gets the information that he has an invoice coming. All right, guys, stick around. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with limited late models from Weed Sport. Another great race, another championship battle will happen momentarily. Don't go anywhere.